Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, people from all over the world, creatures and wanderers of the day. Oh, here we are. This is Life Equals Opportunity. I am your host, Leo, and this is the Daily Reflections for June the 26th. A gift that grows with time. For most normal folks, drinking means conviviality, championship, and colourful imagination. Let's read that bit again. Sorry. For most normal folks, drinking means conviviality, companionship, and colourful imagination. It means release from care, boredom, and worry. It is joyous intimacy with friends and feeling that life is good. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 151. The longer I chased the elusive feelings with alcohol, the more out of reach they were. However, by applying this passage to my sobriety, I found that it described the magnificent new life made available to me by the AA program. It truly does get better, one day at a time. The warmth, the love, and the joy, so simply expressed in these words, grow in breadth and depth each time I read it. Sobriety is a gift that grows with time. Good reading today. So I'm sorry about that word there. Conviviality. Conviviality. I'll have to look that one up afterwards. Right, let's read it again anyway. June the 26th, Daily Reflections. A gift that grows with time. For most normal folks, drinking means conviviality, companionship, and colourful imagination. For most normal folks, drinking means companionship and colourful imagination. It brings release from care, boredom, and worry. It is joyous intimacy with friends and feeling that life is good. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 151. The longer I chase these elusive feelings with alcohol, the more out of reach they were. However, by applying this passage to my sobriety, I found that it described the magnificent new life made available to me by the program of AA. It truly does get better one day at a time. The warmth, the love, and the joy, so simply expressed in these words, grow in breadth and depth each time I read it. Sobriety is a gift that grows with time. Oh, I really like that reading. And it is, for me, it's very, very, very true. I've been in sobriety now, in recovery now for just over 4.5 years, coming up to 5 years. I now have, let's just check that. I believe I now have almost 19 months. It's definitely 18 at the moment. Let's have a quick look. How many days? Boom. Yeah, I've now got, 1 year, 10 months and 6 days, which is awesome. 22 months. What was it like when I first came in? Scary, petrifying. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know. I wanted everything to change. I wanted to stop the drinking and driving. I wanted to stop everything. I wanted to change instantly. And as time goes on, you start to realize that it's not always going to, it doesn't happen like that. It's a slow process. I found that I had to chip away at different things slowly. The biggest thing to learn was not to drink no matter fucking what. That was the hardest lesson. One of the hardest things to admit was admitting I was an alcoholic. Then I had to find a higher power. I had to believe in something bigger than me. I didn't believe or trust in anything. I've been drinking and drugging and lying and lying and destroying for so long. I didn't know. A gift that grows with time. Time takes time. You'll hear these sayings in recovery. Time takes time. Easy does it. Be the water. Be the river, not the rocks. Let it flow through you. Be present. I suggest to you to be prepared for a long journey. For me, this is a fight that I'm going to be fighting for the rest of my life. It's not, I probably believe when I first come in, I'd do the steps, one and done, and I'd be finished and recovered and I could go off and live a normal life. Well, I hate to burst your bubble. That's just that's simply not the case. I have to work very, very hard on a daily basis to keep my sobriety. You know, I have to get up, I have to meditate, I have to pray, I have to go to meetings. I've been pretty bad at that over the last week or two. I've had an awful, just a difficult time with some outside issues, you know. But I'm blessed because I made sure that, you know, I've built a network of sober people around me that don't let me disappear, that don't, you know, don't allow me to fall. Because if I try and do this program on my own, I will fall. You know, I've proved it time and time again. And every time I start to try and do it a little bit on my own, when I think my wheels coming back, or I don't, you know, I don't think I can't tell people about this, or I struggle to call, then I struggle. And lo and behold, someone picks the phone up, rings me, or I ring them, and things get better. Because it's a we program, and with time, you know, time does take time, and it always evolves. But before we can evolve, we have to talk, and we have to learn, and we have to ask for help, and we have to accept the help, and then we have to do the suggestions, and then we have to put the work in, and then we will move forward and work towards a better life. Man, my life is much better than it's ever been. It's not easy. I'm going through a rough patch at the moment, but it's better than it was when I was drinking, that's for sure. I'm looking at dealing with other stuff now as well. But what I will tell you is that is so true. A gift that grows with time. And the gift just keeps growing as well. The amount of gifts that I've been getting from sobriety, and the biggest thing for me is the friendships and the connections, you know, and I have friends, I mean, real actual friends all over the world, you know, people I know about. And I know about their family. I know about their hobbies. I know about their interests. That's a gift. You know, I want to get my family back. I want to have my brother back. I want to have my mum, my dad, my kids, everything. But it's going to take time. Do I deserve all of them back? No, fuck no. I was an arsehole for many, many years, and I'm still an arsehole, but I'm a better arsehole than I was. And I'm doing my absolute best. And sometimes it's good enough, sometimes it's not, but all I have to do is keep going. The longer I chase those elusive feelings with alcohol, yeah, I remember chasing that high, you know, just wanting to be happy, wanting to be comfortable, wanting to have confidence and want to be able to be the life and soul of the party. You know, actual fact, it never worked, did it? I thought it did, and it didn't. They were elusive feelings. But now I'm feeling things. I know what it's like to feel happy, sad, angry, miserable. But I don't have to lash out on any of them. I can control them. I can learn to feel them. I'm starting to understand that just because I feel something, I don't have to act on it. Just because I have a thought that rushes into my head, I don't have to act on it. I can pause. I can pause and I can say to my higher power, please grant me the serenity or the strength to make the right choice, to deal with this. Give me the courage I need to deal with this pain or this event in my life or this lesson, however you want to put it. And for me, that seems to work. I think I've rambled on long enough. I hope I've made some sense. I'm going to read it one more time and try and read that very difficult word. I apologise for butchering it. Let's have it. Right. Let's just. So, June the 26th. A gift that grows with time. For most normal folks, drinking means companionship and colourful imagination. It means release from care, boredom and worry. It is joyous intimacy with friends and feeling that life is good. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 151. The longer I chased these elusive feelings with alcohol, the more out of reach they were. However, by applying this passage to my sobriety, I found that it described the magnificent new life made available to me by the AA program. It truly does get better one day at a time. The warmth, the love, and the joy so simply expressed in these words grow in breadth and depth each time I read it. Sobriety is a gift that grows with time. Thank you so much for listening. I was your host, Leo, and this was Life Equals Opportunity.